Check 1 2, test 1 2, check. Right, hello, everybody. Steve Witterhack with you, and we should have been warming up right now here at Central Wisconsin Christian, but a wrong turn taken by the Williams Bay Bulldogs bus. Went to Milwaukee first, and then they made their way over to Waupun, so they just got here. So things are a little delayed. They would have been warming up about 5 minutes ago already, but now we're back here and just waiting for them to get ready and loosened up a little bit. So we're just going to keep the camera on the crowd, and you can watch people coming in, see if anybody you know coming in. But again, it should be a great game tonight, a quarterfinal in Division 5 boys basketball. It's the host Crusaders of Central Wisconsin Christian taking on the Bulldogs of Williams Bay whenever they're ready, which I hope is pretty soon. So again, we'll have the whole game for you right here on RadioPlusSports.com. We'll make you go out there and see the crowd. Well, they're just starting it up here, and the kids are just coming out. Here we go. Okay, we are back here, and they just started the music up, and you had guys running out of the locker room. Like I said, they got here late. I'm not sure if they wanted them to start things up yet or not for the start of the game, but they're out here warming up. I don't see the coach complaining. And kids are just coming out with their water bottles for Williams Bay, the Bulldogs. I see Mark Vanderwerth going to talk to the head coach for Williams Bay, Nathan Borgen, to see if it's all right with them that they're starting right now. But a little confusion. They got mixed up on their way over here and headed towards Milwaukee for some reason, all the way from Williams Bay, which is almost, it's down by Lake Geneva, down in that area. I've been there for a game before. Maybe it was Central Wisconsin Christian some years ago. It's been a while. It's a trek. It's a long trip. At least a couple hours to get up here from Williams Bay. Well, it looks like they're going to keep on warming up, and we're going to be ready to play some basketball pretty soon. Almost 14 minutes yet to warm up yet. So, again, Central Wisconsin Christian, they're 11-13 on the season. And they've had the 3-game winning streak now, so they're playing some pretty good ball right now. Coach is happy how the practices are going, and also just happy with the attitude of the guys right now. Josh Gibbons happy right now with his team going into the playoffs. Oakfield won the conference at 13-1. Horicon was second at 10-4. Dodgen 9-5. Wayland at 9-5. And Central Wisconsin Christian was 5th place in the conference at Trailways East with a 7-7 record. For Williams Bay, they've won 4 of their last 6 games. So we'll see where they're at exactly right now. But I know Coach Josh Gibbons says they're playing some pretty good ball right now. So they're a shorter team, but they're scrappy, they're fast, put a lot of speed on the court. So he's a little worried about that, but he feels good about where his team's at right now. Nathan Borgen, the coach of Williams Bay, sitting at 7-16. They finished in 6th place in the Trailways South Conference. So we got a lot coming up here on the pregame show. Got an interview with Coach Josh Gibbons that I'll be playing for you in a few minutes. And we'll come back and talk about the last game for the Crusaders and also the last game by Williams Bay. Coming your way in a few minutes as the pregame show continues live from Central Wisconsin Christian School on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
The new John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Baldwin Implement in Baldwin Turf and Leisure today to see the difference for yourself. Just have to get in the seat. Highway 68 Waupun, North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. And online at baldwin.biz.
Baldwin Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new and used John Deere Gators. Get your unit ready for spring with a service.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armk is out doing another game tonight, so they broke up the band, and he is over doing the Randolph game against Eustisford, but I'm in Central Wisconsin Christian School, all of about 4 blocks away from my house, to bring you a regional quarterfinal matchup in Division 5. Central Wisconsin Christian taking on the Bulldogs of Williams Bay. A little late tonight because they took a wrong turn, ended up in Milwaukee before they got here, and so we're going to be a little bit late, but clock counting down. They're warming up right now, so we're not too far behind, really, in the game. Taking a look at what Central Wisconsin Christian School did in their last game, then, like I said, a 3-game winning streak, and they knocked off Heritage Christian 68-64 in their last game. Brant Billy had a huge game, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Jaden Osterhaus with 17 points and 7 rebounds, and Ryer Greenfield 10 points, 8 rebounds in that game. Actually, Heritage Christian up by 4 at halftime in that game, but CWC came back, had a great second half, outscored Heritage Christian by 8 points and won that game 68-64. For Williams Bay, Nathan Borgen, their coach, their last game was a blowout. They knocked out Madison Country Day 85-48. Diego Valadez with 20 points. Quinn Pyre, 19 points and 8 assists, and Finn Pecht with 17 points and 13 rebounds. Now, I got a chance to talk to Coach Josh Gibbons of the Crusaders, and we'll play that interview coming up in a few minutes. Our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. I'm Steve Witterhack, bringing you Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader playoff basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's. At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you. Again, it's opening night for playoffs for the boys basketball. And the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders taking on Williams Bay in this ball game here to get things going. And well, I got Josh Gibbons with me right now, the head coach for the Crusaders. And let's talk about your team. I see you won your last 3 games right now. And what do you think? Are they kind of where you want them to be going into the postseason?
Yeah, we're playing our best basketball right now. Guys are really working hard. Last game, we got it out of victory at a very good Heritage Christian team down from the Midwest Classic. So, yeah, we're playing well, playing with some confidence right now, and that's what you want towards the end of the year.
I've been talking to your assistant coaches, and they've all said that your practices have been really good, and that's kind of a good little precursor, a good sign going into the playoffs.
Yeah, it is. We're just breaking down things even more to help catch on to what we're supposed to be doing, and guys have been attacking it hard, so that's nice, and I think that's why we're starting to see things, in games start to click a little bit, and hopefully things continue to come together and we play well tonight.
Who's had some real impact on the team toward the end of the season that maybe you didn't have it earlier, but you kind of thought they would, and they're kind of coming through for you right now?
Well, really, there's 3 guys that are kind of leading the way between Billy, Ryer, and Jaden. They've been scoring in double figures lately, even doubles and rebounds. So they've really been leading us, but I just like the way they play. Everyone plays together. We're really click. Lawson's been playing really tough-nosed defense, full court for us. Jacob's been knocking down some big shots. So, even the guys off the bench. Everyone's chipping in, and we're playing well right now as a team.
And you got Williams Bay here to start things off in the playoffs. What do you know about them?
They're out of the South, Trailways, and they've been playing well, too, as of late. They've won 4 of the last 6 games, so they're really turning things around for them. We're going to see a tough test tonight. They're going to mix it up quite a bit, 2-3 zone, man. We need to be on our game, ready to execute.
Okay, Coach, always good to see you, and anxious for the game today, so good luck today.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Appreciate it, and go Crusaders.
Okay, Josh Gibbons, head coach for the Crusaders, joining us, and I'll be back with more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems, well drilling, well rehab, pump service, system design, and more. Municipal Well and Pump combines a commitment to honesty, integrity, and customer satisfaction with years of experience and knowledge. Their team will do what it takes to make sure your job is completed right the first time. Municipal Well and Pump is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Go to municipalwellandpump.com. Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Hey farmers, are you tired of watching your profits fall through the cracks? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Yield Saver is a product that fits on your current combine head and reduces kernel loss by 2 bushels per acre on average. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 to see how quickly Yield Savers can put money back into your pocket. Seed Time and Harvest is a proud supporter of CWC Athletics. Good luck, Crusaders. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Okay, we are back and ready to bring you some quarterfinal action in Division 5 boys basketball. Regional action, just the opening night here for boys basketball playoff action. I'm Steve Witterhack. We got Big Nate Young doing the video streaming, and we are ready to bring you this game, doing the starting lineups right now for both teams.
The senior, number 1, Samuel Normington Slay.
Samuel Normington Slay, a 5'11 senior, is a player that's on the bench. They're not giving the starters right now. They're doing the bench people right now. So we'll wait and do the starting lineup with them. But again, the big game here tonight. Always a big game when you get to the playoff season. And just kind of looking at the bracketing for this. On the other part of this small part of the bracket, Christian School getting a number 6 seed, Williams Bay the number 11th seeded team. And the winner of this game will be playing coming up on Friday night. And it's Wayland Academy in that game, taking on number 14 University Lake School Trinity Academy. Wayland is number 3 seeded team. So those two teams fighting for the right to play the winner of this ball game. We've got a game going on just about 15 miles up the road. Randy Armga, my radio partner and video stream partner, they took them away from me tonight. Everybody's on spring break right now. Why did they take spring break during the playoffs? I don't know. But he is over doing the Randolph number 7 seeded team, taking on number 10 Houston'sford. Of course, regionals, a higher seeded team always gets to host the game. So it'll be that game's at Randolph tonight. So we can join Randy. You can go back and forth between, if you're from this area, between the Randolph game and the Central Wisconsin Christian School game. You can also watch these games after we're done. You can watch these games online just by going to Radio Plus Sports or RadioPlusInfo.com. Either one of those will get you to the game, and you can keep on watching. You can rewind it whenever you want in there. We just give you the game. You want to do some rewinding during it to go look at some stuff, go ahead. Go right ahead. Your view when you go back and watch it after the game. So now it is time for starting lineups. For first of all, for the Bulldogs of Williams Bay, making about a 3-hour trip, seeing they went to Milwaukee first to get here. So glad to have them here. 6-foot senior Keegan Warewine, 6-foot senior, averaging 8 points a game. Then you've got number 3, Jack Schultz, a 6'2 senior, averaging over 5 points a game. Diego Valadez, a 5'11 senior, averaging almost 10 points a game. He can shoot from behind the arc at 34%. And then Quinn Pyre, a 5'9 junior, almost 15 points a game, 36% three-point shooter. And Antonio Perez, a 6-foot junior, averaging almost 5 points a game. And that is the starting lineup for the Bulldogs of Williams Bay. I've been down there once. I believe it was the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders that played all the way down there. So I've taken that trip. I think down by Lake Geneva, maybe down in that area. I mean, you're getting pretty close to Illinois when you're down there in Williams Bay. Now for the starting lineups for the Crusaders of Central Wisconsin Christian. Of course, they are sitting at 11 and 13, but they got the number 6 seed, with Williams Bay getting the number 11 seed. Jacob Skolma, a 6-foot senior, averaging 7 points a game. Lawson Phillips, a 5'10 junior, averaging 5 points a game. He brings you some great energy on the court for the Crusaders from the games that I've seen. Ryer Greenfield, their scoring leader, 13 points a game. 6'1 senior, great three-point shooter, also great on the boards. Jaden Osterhaus, a 5'11 senior, averaging 9 points a game. And Brant Billy, 10 points a game. Very good three-point shooter. Very good accommodator out there, facilitator for them with 3 assists a game, a 5'8 senior. Senior-dominated team here at Central Wisconsin Christian. 4 seniors in the starting lineup, 1 junior with Lawson Phillips. And Scott Ritzma, your PA announcer tonight. You'll be able to hear him nice and clearly tonight. Does a great job. Even got an award for what he does with that, his involvement, his enthusiasm with both doing the announcing and also doing the music. Playing the right music at the right times, too. He does a great job here, and also getting ready for the softball season. He's the Laconia Spartan softball coach that's won 3 state championships. Yeah, they play him in pickleball once in a while. We'll do a little trash talking with that. And we are underway here at Central Wisconsin Christian. The tip is won by Osterhaus, and the Crusaders get it first. Billy with the ball. Setting things up, gets the ball over to Phillips. Out on the perimeter, cross-court pass all the way over to Skolma, top of the key with it. Greenfield down to the corner, just working the perimeter, packed in the 2-3 zone right now are the Bulldogs. Coming out on the three-point shooters too, but just a 2-3 zone. Greenfield has it down. They got to try to figure out how to kind of crack that 2-3 zone, and we'll see. Crusaders definitely taking their time, not really trying to get this one over by the left block. They're going to kick it back out over to Skolma. Greenfield will launch up a 3 from the right corner. Nothing but net for Ryer Greenfield. Great patience, ends up with a 3-point shot at the end. 3-0 in favor of the Crusaders on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Ball passed down to the post, down to Valadez, loses it. Ball's loose, and coming up as Skolma tries to save it, and I'm going to say it went off the Bulldogs. It'll be Crusader basketball. This huge cheering section here, filling up the whole student section over there for the Central Wisconsin Christian. Maybe 4 or 5 students here from for the Bulldogs. It's a long way to go to come see a game with a 7-16 team, even though they've won 4 of their last 6 games. The Crusaders with the basketball. Phillips has it. Gets over to Skolma again, showing some patience along that perimeter. You got Osterhaus kind of showing inside, and going to go in, and he's going to get called for the double dribble. Osterhaus turns the ball over. Yeah, you got Billy kind of scooting through the lane a little bit, and also Osterhaus doing that. And they try to see if they can get the work off of getting it inside first, and then they'll kick it out. If they've got something inside, they'll take it. Yeah, that's going to be a travel on the way to the basket on the drive by Keegan Wehrwein. A couple turnovers, one from each team, and we're stuck at 3-0 right now, a little over a minute and a half into the ball game. Yeah, thanks for joining us on RadioPlusSports.com. Got you covered with your high school boys basketball tonight. The Randolph game over there against Eustisford. Randy Armgren doing that. That's where my buddy is tonight. And I'm over here doing the one at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Save a little gas. Let Randy dig into his pocket a little bit, drive his nice pickup truck over there. Three-pointer straight away, up and no good by Skolma. And rebound in the hands of Jack Schultz of the Bulldogs. Wehrwein has it, splits between a couple of the defenders. Having a little trouble with those long arms of the Crusaders down there knocking the ball, but he hangs on to it. Drive by Pyre, shot from the corner up, and it comes up a little short. And getting the long rebound is Schultz. So the Bulldogs will reset. Valadez has it, gets it down into the post, back out on top with it is Wehrwein. Goes across the other side of the lane and into the hands of Antonio Perez. Looked like they were going to lose it a lot of times during that, but they hung on to it, got a long rebound, and ended up with a bucket. 3-2 the lead now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Billy and Osterhaus trying to cut through the lane and maybe get that pass inside there. Osterhaus with it out on the perimeter now, splits a couple defenders, loses it, and coming up with it is Valadez working against Osterhaus. Sees the lane to the basket, goes up, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the hoop. Diego Valadez, a 44% free throw shooter, is going to the line now to shoot 2. And try to get his team either tied or with a lead in this ball game. Nice tries by Valadez. Saw that he had kind of the defender on his hip and just kind of went with it. Nice looking touch on his first free throw. He's not quite shooting 50% on the season. Another free throw for Diego. And he looks like a 100% free throw shooter right now. He has his team up 4-3. Timeout on the court, back in just 30 seconds. This is Crusader basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Okay, Steve Winterhack with you back. We have the Crusaders trailing now 4-3. They got that first opening three-point bucket, but after that, a few turnovers in there, some free throws, and a field goal by the Bulldogs, and they are leading now 4-3. Greenfield takes it along the baseline, spins in the lane, no good, and ripping down the rebound is Diego Valadez, gets it knocked away, and Greenfield comes up with it. Fortuitous bounce there for the Crusaders, playing some tough defense. And they end up with a bucket, and they lead 5-4. Drive along the left side, way up by Antonio Perez. Crusaders get it back. Three-pointer put up by Lawson Phillips and gets it to go. Not normally a shot he takes, but hey, it was wide open. And he fills the basket with a three-point shot. Has the Crusaders now leading 8-4. Goes Valadez. Pulls it back out behind the three-point line. Three-point shot up now by Perez is up, and that is nothing but net. Antonio Perez now with 5 points has his team back within a point. Skulman gets it blocked in the lane, and then we've got a tie-up, and getting the rebound originally Antonio Perez, but then a tie-up by the Crusaders, and possession now pointing toward Williams Bay. Bulldogs with the basketball, down by 1 with an opportunity to take the lead this trip down the court. Valadez takes it in the lane, off the glass and puts it in. He had a Crusader right on him, but a strong shot. Diego Valadez looks like a pretty strong player out there, and he finishes on that one. He's got 4 points. Phillips, a nice little pass inside, a good feed, but coming up short of the shot is Osterhaus. Nice penetration there by Lawson Phillips. I'll take away his assist opportunity on that one. And now a 9-8 lead for the Bulldogs. They have the ball, too, with that 1-point lead. Pass inside, kind of knocked away. Coming up with it is Billy. Gives it up to Phillips. He'll push it up now for the Crusaders. Kicks it out right side. Skulma has it. Pulls up 15-footer. Up, front of the rim, no good. And trying to save it. Good job. And I like Lawson Phillips. When I see him play, he's not a big guy out there by any means, but he hustles. And that time just played some smart basketball. Saved it from going out of bounds off the foot of the Bulldog defender. Right at his feet. Hard place to try to catch it. And back in the hands now, the Crusaders. Trying to get the lead back, trailing 9-8. Carson Mulder in the game now checking in. And also checking in is Landon Smits. Greenfield has it, gets it back out on top to Phillips. Now over to Mulder. He's not afraid to pull the trigger, but he takes it in, gets it wrapped up on his way through, and somehow gets the ball back. Mulder has it along the right side, back out on top with it. Phillips thought about the three. Passes it up. Billy, long three on the way, about 2 feet behind the three-point line, no good. And Smits gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good. And getting the rebound is Antonio Perez. Here goes the Bulldogs with it, taking it in, left hand, overshoots it. Quinn Pyre, and back in the hands of the Crusaders. Ball knocked out of the hands, but back into Greenfield's hands. A little less than 12 minutes left here in the first half of play. Three-pointer on the way, that is up and no good. Smits gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Nice rebound by Landon Smits. Right place at the right time, finishes strong. Has his team up now 10-9. Bulldogs go at the hoop with it that time. Coming up short on the shot was Quinn Pyre. And one and done for them. Crusaders with the ball back. 1 point lead now for the Crusaders, and they've got the ball. Billy's got it. Gets cut off, back in the hands of Phillips. Goes Mulder. Smits has it out on top, passes up the three look. And Mulder's going to launch up a three, and that looked good all the way there. Big bucket there. Everybody's getting in on the act. Three-point shot made by Carson Mulder, a 40% three-point shooter. Driving the left side, nobody cuts him off, putting it in is Quinn Pyre. Nice hard drive by him. His parents sitting in front of me right now. 13-11, the lead now by the Crusaders. 10:40 and counting down here in the first half. Mulder, one dribble, gives it over to Greenfield and back over to Mulder. Mulder passes up the three look, takes in the lane, back over to Smits again. He'll take it in the lane. He likes his look inside, and it's going to be a foul called, and going to the line to shoot two, Smits. And the foul will be on the Bulldogs. We have 33 on the board there, but there is no 33 for Williams Bay. That went off the rim, no good on the first free throw by Landon Smits. I think they actually said 13 is what I heard the referee say. Antonio Perez on the board. They had number 33. Next free throw for Smits. That rattles out. No good. Chasing down the rebound is Valadez still. Just a 2-point lead for the Crusaders. 10:20 and counting down here in the first half. And the ball game is Finn Peck with the basketball working in the lane and kicks it out left side over to Schultz. Throws up a three. That one misses everything. A little too strong. And Crusaders get the rebound back in the hands now of Phillips. Billy getting it back over to Smits. Still staying in that 2-3 defense for the Bulldogs. Smits will give a high arcing three-point shot. And nothing but net for Landon Smits. He likes it a little further away. Those 15-footers from the free throw line. People like that as much as that three-point shot there. He's got 5 points in the game. That's going to go off the Crusaders' leg. A mishandled ball and out of Pyre's hand and goes off the leg of Mulder. It'll remain Bulldog basketball. They're down by 5, 16-11 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Bringing you the game, a three-pointer from the right corner up, and that is well short. Smith gets himself another rebound. Had a couple in the game so far. In the game now is Sam Greenfield has it. Gets it back out on top over to Billy. And brings you a little beef out there on the court for the Crusaders. Smith again, he's going to launch up another high arcing three, and again, the same result, nothing but net for Landon Smits. That's his spot right there, top of the key, high arcing shot, and doesn't even use the rim. Billy's going to get called for the regen. I think Landon is normally your three-point shooter, but they're going to give it to him. Says, I'll take it, and I'm going to make it too. Greenfield and Skalmacek in, and Landon Smits, along with Lawson Phillips, are going to sit down. 4 different scorers so far for the Crusaders. There's a couple of guys shooting from three-point line that normally I don't think take those shots. Nice rebound by Mulder, ripping that one down. Crusaders got it now with an 8-point lead up 19-11. Billy with it out top of the key. Mulder passes down to Skulma in the corner. Bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth, which is the top bleacher here at Central Wisconsin Christian. I want to thank Rachel Hoffman for bringing, I believe, maybe her mom's, or it's one of the grandparents' seats to sit in. I always complain about maybe the uncomfortability of the seats here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Wow, what a nice drive taken by Quinn Pyre. Finishes strong. He had a hand on the ball, and he powers past it, gets it to go, and he goes to the line now to shoot one. That's the second field goal, but again, got the nice, comfortable bleacher seat here that I got from the Hoffman family. So thanks to them for supplying that to me. That's what our listeners, if you complain about something, they kind of fix that problem for you. That one rattles in. That is good for Pyre. And a 5-point lead for the Crusaders. They've got the ball. Skolma has it out on top, gets it over to Billy. Back in the hands of Skolma, staying out on the perimeter. He goes in, a little runner, misses the wide left on that shot. And coming up the rebound is Carmine Robbins. And there's going to be a travel called on Emmett Henry. Chased down the court, tried to pull up, and I think he may have lifted that trail foot, and that's a travel. So 19-14 the lead for the Crusaders. See a little bit older student in the student section over there. They're wearing the same thing, the black over there. Let's zoom in on that. Skolma kicks it back out on top to Billy. Wide open three is up, and it is good, I tell you. They are dialing it up from distance and putting it in. Billy with his first points. 6 3-point shots made. 18 of their 22 points made from behind the arc. A long three, that comes up short, and the shot by Pyre, and coming up with it is Mulder. He'll push it up, passes left side over to Billy. Well, Crusaders hitting on all cylinders right now, especially from behind the three-point arc. Nice job by Osterhaus, who steps in, and nice rebound by Greenfield. Back on top, Skolma throws it up, and that one's no good, and goes over the top of the backboard after the miss, but still some good looks that time for the Crusaders. Up by 8, 22-14. 7 minutes and counting down here in the first half. I'm Steve Witterhack with you. Big Nate Young on the video streaming. Landon Smith's ready to check back in for the Crusaders. Drive that comes up short of the shot by Robbins. Billy comes up with a rebound. He gets a lot of rebound stats for a guy, one of the tallest guys on the court. This is only 5'8". But you got to have desire and want that rebound. It's all about desire. Who wants it most? A lot of times he does. And a nice strong move by Jaden Osterhaus. He gets himself in the scoring book. Nice hard drive to the basket, draws the foul, puts it in. One free throw for Jaden Osterhaus. Jaden Osterhaus puts up the free throw. Comes up well short on that. Then Jesse chases it down. Trying to rip it out of there. Good, strong. They've taken that away from the defenders with Osterhaus. Goes Skolma with another three and puts it in. He gets his first points of the game. Another three. Now 27-14, a 13-point lead opened up by the Crusaders. From the right elbow, that shot no good on the shot by Emmett Henry. And there's a foul after the rebound attempt. We're going to call that one, I believe, on Jacob Skolma. Carson Mulder will sit down. Coming in for him will be Ryer Greenfield. He's been out for a little bit. Getting himself a nice rest. 27-14 in favor of the Crusaders. Kick it out right side. Pyre throws it up from three-point land and puts it in. Quinn Pyre now with 8 points in the game to lead the Williams Bay scoring as his team back within 10, 27-17. Pass in the lane into Osterhaus. Get it back out to Skolma. 3-pointer up, and again. Jacob Skolma starting to feel it. His second three in so many trips down the court. Now a 30-17 lead for the Crusaders. 7 different players have scored now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Osterhaus will push it up now for the Crusaders. Goes Greenfield in the lane, gets tied up and gets it into Osterhaus. Same result as the last time. Nice feed by Ryer. Greenfield gets it to Osterhaus, goes in strong in that left side. Carbon copy, puts it in, gets fouled to the line to shoot one. Will beat Jaden Osterhaus. Antonio Perez checking back into the ball game. That foul is on Finn Pecht. That is his second personal foul. 4 team fouls for the Crusaders, 3 team fouls now for the Bulldogs. If you want to switch over and watch a little Randolph Rocket basketball, they're playing Houston'sford tonight. You can watch that on also by going to RadioPlusSports.com. Randy Armgo over there. Free throw good for Osterhaus. Now with 5 points in the game. Has his team up by 16, 33-17. Yeah, Randy and I will be back together coming up on Friday night for the Waupun Warrior semifinal regional game in Division III. And they're waiting for the results of the game tonight. They're figuring they'll be probably playing Lakeside Lutheran. Strong drive on the right side, and that is a good job by Skolma, I think, getting a hand on it. At least changing that shot by Diego Valadez. 16-point lead for the Crusaders. Lighten it up from behind the arc. They've got 8 3-pointers in the ball game, 24 of their 33 points. Greenfield throws one up from the left corner. That misses everything, a little too strong. And rebound in the hands of Carmine Robbins. Gives it over to Wehrwein. Dribbles off to his left. Crusaders staying in their man-to-man defense. No need to go against this team in a zone. Long three up in front of the rim and no good. Getting the rebound is Wehrwein. Puts it back up. That did not go. And then off the Crusaders, it will remain Bulldog basketball. The Bulldogs back with the basketball, trailing by 16. Valadez with it, gets it in the lane. Gives it back out on top in the hands of Robbins. And back into Valadez inside. It turns around, gets that one to, that one spills off the side of the rim. Thought it was going to crawl over and in. Nice pass inside to Smits, misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Landon Smits with a bucket. Now with 10 points in the game for Landon Smits, who only averages 5.6 points a game. And ball taken by Greenfield up with the left hand and in. A steal at half court by Greenfield, turns defense into offense. And Greenfield gets the bucket, and timeout taken. We'll be back after this. 37-17 in favor of the Crusaders. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
WDS Construction started in 2005 by Ben Westra, a fourth-generation contractor and CWC alum. WDS offers commercial construction in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the CWC Crusaders a safe and successful season.
Hey, everybody shuffling here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. I tell you, they are shooting the lights out on that basketball. 9-3 so far. They have a 20-point lead with 3:03 and counting down in the first half. 37-17 in favor of the Crusaders. Bulldogs turn it over on their end. Randy Armga over doing the Randolph game against Houston'sford. If you want to join that. I'm Steve Witterhack. Again, thanks to all the sponsors that we have. We have a ton of sponsors that support high school athletics. They have done for decades for us here. Ball stolen inside by Antonio Perez. So you get to watch these games for absolutely free. Don't ask you for any money. Just sit back and enjoy the game. It's taken away by Skolma, taking it the other way. Nice quick hands there by Jacob Skolma to get it and finish on the other end. He's now got 8 points as the team is now leading 39-17. Bulldogs with the basketball. Everything working for the Crusaders right now. A little bit of a slow start. Going up strong and drawing the foul. Carmine Robbins making things happen off the dribble. And he'll be heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Trying to get his first points of the game.
Robbins to the line to shoot 2.
Free throw is up and good for Carmine. Yeah, like I said, Randy Armga, we have all these people that are on spring break right now, so Randy is over there. So like I said, they broke up the band and covering the Randolph game. I'll have to see if I can get in and see what theirs is doing too. But you get on the same way, RadioPlusSports.com. And Valadez trying to do a little bit too much, lost the handle on the ball, and Crusaders will get it back. We've got Laconia girls basketball coming up on Thursday night, a sectional semifinal. And we got a bunch of games coming up on Friday night for a regional semifinal boys basketball. No matter who Waupun plays, it'll probably be Lakeside Lutheran. I'll be covering that game. They said it'll pull up in front of the basket. Nice power move by Jaden Osterhaus. Now with 7 points. Quinn Pyre brings it up now for the Bulldogs. 41-18 in favor of the Crusaders. Ball back in the hands of Pyre. He's going to launch up a three, a little short and a little wide left on the shot. Back in the hands of Central Wisconsin Christian. 1:34 left here in the first half. Bulldogs running into a buzzsaw here. The Crusaders, everything working for them defensively, offensively. They've got many different players that have shot three-point shots already. 6 different players that have shot behind the arc, and a few of those are ones that normally don't shoot from back there. A few players already over their average per game already here in the first half. Greenfield launches up a three. That one is no good. Ball, a couple of guys going for it with Skolman, and Osterhaus ends up in the hands of Keegan Werewine. He's got it out near half court, guarded by Billy. Crusaders still in their man-to-man defense. Getting close to the minute mark. Get the ball inside and putting it up. That one rolls out no good on the shot by Finn Pecht. Back in the Crusaders' hands. Under a minute to play here in the half. 41-18 the lead. The lob pass inside, but that's taken away by Pecht. And he'll give it to Werewine to bring it up. Down to 42 seconds left. Valadez a little give and go, and that one off the shot no good. But I do like that simple kind of basketball, like that little give and go stuff once in a while, but they didn't convert on it. Three-pointer left corner, no good by Skolma. And the ball's going to go out from Billy's hand. It'll be Bulldog basketball with 28 seconds left here in the first half. You got Jacob Skolma averaging 7 points a game. He's got 8 points in the game. You got Landon Smits averaging 5.6 points a game. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Great performances here in the first half by many Crusaders. Like I said, 7 different players have scored here in the half. Big block there by Billy inside. Goes right back in the hands of the Bulldogs. But, man, they've had a couple of shots that just kind of rimmed out and didn't go in. Skolma brings it in. We're down to 4 seconds left. Get it back on top. Billy launches up a three at the buzzer, and that's going to be a little too long. But what a great first half by the Crusaders. They lead 41-18 over the Williams Bay Bulldogs, and we'll have our halftime report. Look back at that first half of action right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance needs and features you'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballweg Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it.
Stop by Ballweg Implement in Ballweg Turf and Leisure today to see the difference for yourself. Just have to get in the seat. Highway 68 Waupun, North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and online at ballweg.biz.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hey farmers, are you tired of watching your profits fall through the cracks? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Yield Saver is a product that fits on your current combine head and reduces kernel loss by 2 bushels per acre on average. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 to see how quickly Yield Savers can put money back into your pocket. Seed Time and Harvest is a proud supporter of CWC Athletics. Good luck, Crusaders.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Kind of a slow start for the Crusaders, back and forth for about the first 10 points of the game for both teams. But all of a sudden, the Crusaders just took off, and they just started drilling threes out there. Guys getting more than their regular average for a whole game in the first half for a few of the players out there. But again, a very impressive three-point shooting day and great defense turning into offense. Many baskets that Crusaders have had, some nice feeds inside. Really a nice, complete, rounded game for the Crusaders here so far in the game, leading 41-18 at halftime. And just some of the people that have been shooting threes out there, like I said, it's been raining threes here in the gym. 8 threes that they had in the first half. Jacob Skolma had a couple threes. Landon Smits threw in a couple just high-arching shots. I don't think that's normally a shot that he takes, but, man, he was finding his range. Had a couple in a row. Carson Mulder with one. Ryer Greenfield, normally more of a guy that plays inside. He threw up a three-point shot early. Got it to go. Brant Billy didn't score till later in the half, but he got himself a three-point basket. And Jaden Osterhaus, again, with 7 points in there. But I mentioned actually Mr. Greenfield actually does shoot a lot of threes, but Jaden Osterhaus also connecting from long distance too. 8 points in the game for Jacob Skolma so far. Landon Smits had 10 points. Lawson Phillips 3. Carson Mulder with 3. Ryer Greenfield 7. Brant Billy with 3 points. And Jaden Osterhaus with 7 points in the first half. Unofficial scoring, of course, because normally Randy keeps the scorebook. And for the Williams Bay Bulldogs, coached by Nathan Borgen, they were led by Quinn Pyre. He had a 3-point basket, a couple field goals and a free throw, 8 points for him. 5 points for Antonio Perez, 4 points for Diego Valadez, and 1 point for Carmine Robbins. But again, just the distribution of the scoring has been fun to watch, and I think that's a good thing for Coach Josh Gibbons. It's not just 3-4 guys, it's 7 guys that have got in the scorebook and getting things done defensively, just going toe-to-toe, man-to-man defense in that entire first half, and getting some steals and turning them into points on the other end. As far as free throws, Christian School only shot 4. They were 1 for 4 from the free throw line, so maybe the only negative is the free throws. 4 for 5 from the line for the Williams Bay Bulldogs so far in the ball game. One update, we got Wayland Academy. They're leading their game against University Lake School. They're a number 3 seed is Wayland. They're leading 37-17 at halftime in their game. Well, we're going to take another break. We'll come back in 3.5 minutes with more of this quarterfinal regional basketball game at Central Wisconsin Christian. Crusaders leading again 41-18 on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with New Med Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Okay, time to hop on the crazy train heading into the second half here. Steve Witterhack with you. So I do some radio stuff too with my music over at the Great 98, 2 to 7 each Monday through Friday. You can join me for that or the morning show for the Waupun station on 103.3 FM, AM 1170 and 93.7 FM. But we're all about the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader boys basketball team right now, leading 41-18. They get the ball first here in the second half. Austin Phillips has it out on the perimeter, gets it down to Ryer Greenfield, takes it in, kicks it back out on top over to Skulma. He gets cut off, and Crusaders can afford to just take their time and look for a good shot in the first 30 seconds of the second half. This is up a nice lead up 41-18. Greenfield has it. Again, just working the perimeter right now, and that's why he says that's enough of that. I'm taking it in. Comes up short on a shot, but Osterhouse steps in, gets the rebound, back on the top over to Billy. Phillips going to kick it back out on top. Skolma passes up the 3 look. And again, taking in is Osterhouse. That one rims out no good. Ball's loose, and Phillips comes up with it and resets again for the Crusaders. Skolma will launch up a 3 and gets it to go, and he's feeling it. Missed his first few in the ball game, but man, he's made his last 3. The Crusaders start with another 3, their 9th of the ball game. Bucket there from Jacob Skolma. Yeah, ball gets knocked out of the hands of Pyre. Looking for maybe a foul call on it. Nothing called. Crusaders get it. Now open up a 44-18 lead. Okay, just a nice complete game. I'm sure a nice little cut through the lane and rewarded and putting it in. Kind of hung up there for a while, but nice cut along the lane on the right side by Brant Billy. Gets rewarded, puts it in, and gets fouled. He'll shoot 1 free throw. He is a 64% free throw shooter. Yeah, Josh Gibbons has got to be happy what he sees from his team right now. And he comes up short on it, and nobody else steps in to grab it. And coming up with it is Ryer Greenfield, so I'll grab that. And a 2-3 defense being applied by the Bulldogs. Billy will launch up a 3, and he puts it in. Not a lot of these even touching the rim on the shots by the Crusaders. That's a second 3 for Brant Billy. Looks like 5 new players are getting ready to check in. It's going to be a total platoon job here by the Bulldogs. Pyre with a nice drive to the basket. He gets it off the glass and in. He's got 10 points. His team trails now 49-20, and I think that's one of those things where the coach isn't happy with what he sees in the court, and he's going to take everybody off the court. They got 5 people waiting to check in. I guess the Crusaders can definitely afford to take their time with that big lead. Almost knocked away from Osterhouse, and Pyre comes up with it. Pushes the ball over to Wehrwein. He'll go up. Can't quite get it to go, and we're going the other way with it. Austin Phillips has it. Dribbles off to his right, down to the right corner with it is Greenfield. And goes into 3 players, and then a travel called on Greenfield. Kind of went into some danger there with 3 defenders right there. Got trapped and ended up traveling with the ball. 49-20 the lead for the Crusaders, and 5 new players come in for the Bulldogs, replacing the guys that were out there. So a lot of new players that we haven't even seen on the court yet. Samuel Normington Slay is out there now, 5'11", a senior on the team is out there, along with Carmine Robbins. He got a lot of playing time in the first half. Ethan Welsh, also a 5'9" sophomore on the court. Cross-court pass in the hands of Welsh. Finn Peck on the court, and also Emmett Henry the 5 that they have. 5 new guys. That's, like I said, I've seen that happen before where the coach isn't happy with what anybody that's everything's going bad for him. He just said, let's put 5 new guys and see what happens. Will drive along the left side and making most of his time. Ethan Welsh getting his first court time, and he makes the most of it. Goes hard to the rack with the defender on him and finishes for his first points, getting his first minutes of the ball game. 14-10 and counting down in the game. A regional quarterfinal here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Crusaders leading 49-22. Looked like a close game going on in Randolph. Eustisford taking on Randolph. Osterhaus grabs a rebound, puts it back up on the miss. Nice job there by Jaden Osterhaus. Spins in the lane. Great body control, finishes. He's now got 9 points in the game for the Crusaders. Over the 50 mark now, up 51-22, putting some points on the board. And double teamed inside, and then we're going to say it's a tie-up inside possession or pointing toward the Bulldogs. Yeah, the winner of this game again will be playing against the winner of the Wayland Academy University Lake School Trinity Academy ball game that's going on. 20-point lead at halftime for Wayland was the last update that we had, so I'm sure they're probably already halfway through the second half of action there, but it's looking like another matchup with Wayland. Those two teams, I believe, split during the season. Little drive, and that is good. And that is a basket for Emmett Henry. 51-24 the lead now for the Crusaders. They're just kind of crisp ball, but a nice little drive again by Billy, but overlays it on his trip to the basket. But still, I like getting those opportunities like that. That was a good look there for the Crusaders. Where Wine has it, gives it over to Welsh, drives up on the right side, and that one spills off the rim. Getting the rebound is Peck. Three-pointer on the way, and that is good for Emmett Henry. Has his team up to 27 points. You get some guys out there that didn't get a lot of playing time or none in that first half, and they're making the most of their time out there. They were stuck, going nowhere, kind of spinning their wheels. With 5 new players coming out, they're making the most of it. Mulder on the court now for the Crusaders. Cross-court pass on the right side over to Skalma. Takes in lane now. He's surrounded by Bulldogs, and three-pointer by Mulder up, and that is good. I tell you, doesn't shoot a lot of threes, Carson Mulder, but he's 2 for 2 in this ball game, and he does shoot at a 40% clip on the season so far. You know, the Crusaders doubling up the total of the Bulldogs, up 54-27. He slips away from Robbins, but goes back and gets it. That's going to get blocked by Phillips. Comes up with a block, and he's got the ball too, pushing it up now for Central Wisconsin Christian. Billy gets it out on top. Mulder throws up another three. Back of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound was a Sam Normington Slay. Well, that's a mouthful. That's a long name. But the Bulldogs back with the ball. Robbins has it down in the corner. Gets it back over to Peck. Welsh has it. Goes along the baseline, gets cut off by a couple of the Crusaders. Nice helping defense there. They get it back out on top over to Henry. And Slay gets it, being guarded by Billy. And going up now, they're going to get to Robbins, but he bobbles the ball. Kind of a tough pass to handle, and getting a chance to shoot. And then they ends with a turnover right in the hands. Stepping in front of that pass was Lawson Phillips. And the ball's taken away. Going the other way with it now is Emmett Henry. Takes it in and comes up short on his shot. Getting the rebound is Slay. Puts it up and puts it in. He's in the scorebook now. Samuel Normington Slay. So really, this group brings some energy out on the court for the Bulldogs. Smits gets it inside, reverses direction, puts it up with the left hand and in. Landon Smits having himself a great game on both ends. He now has 12 points in this game. And he leads his team in scoring so far in this game. Couple big 3-point buckets in the first half. Drive to the basket, and that goes in. I tell you, Emmett Henry making the most of his time right now. He's got 7 points in this half alone. Didn't have any in the first half. Smits gets it along the baseline of the right block. Again, going up with the left hand and says, "You can't stop me." I'm going to finish inside and had a body right on him. But again, another nice spin with the left hand. Finishes again. Kind of identical move of what he did just about 30 seconds ago. 58-31 the lead now for the Crusaders. Getting close to halfway through the second half. That's going to be a foul on the Crusaders on the drive by Ethan Welsh. Getting his first action here in the second half, and right away got himself a bucket. Been going for a while. I think Sam Greenfield's probably got marks on his knees from just waiting to get into the game. Welch's free throw is good. He's now got 3 points. Antonio Perez will check in. Sitting down will be Finn Pecht. And coming in for the Crusaders, Sam Greenfield, 5'10 senior. And that one a little wide right on the shot. Getting the rebound is Billy. He'll jog up the court with it, gets it back over to Lawson Phillips. Mulder has it down to the corner, dribbles out, gets it back to Phillips. 9:30 and counting down here in the ball game. A three from the left corner is up, and again, the magical night for Landon Smits continues. All of his threes, I don't think any of them has got close to touching the rim. High arcing shots. And then a foul's going to be called on Billy. Some nice minutes here for Emmett Henry of the Bulldogs. Having himself a second half. He's got 7 points and he draws a foul. He'll be shooting free throws for the first time in the ball game. 61-32 the lead for the Crusaders, 9:15 left. Back of the rim, bounces up high, no good. Great crowd here tonight for the Crusaders. Filling up their side of the court, and a lot of people over just to the right of me. Kind of like that wide open space when you sit over there. Greenfield gets the rebound, hands it up to Billy to bring it up the court and set things up for the Crusaders. Don't forget, we'll be getting some on-court interviews. I'll be running out there to grab a few interviews with the players. A lot of people you could talk to from the Crusaders that had a big part in this game. It's really been a total team effort for Central Wisconsin Christian. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, Quinn Pyer. He's got 10 points in the ball game to lead the Bulldogs in scoring. Easy look inside to Osterhaus, overshoots it a little bit from 5 feet out left side. Bulldogs get the rebound, bringing it up now is Emmett Henry. Definitely playing with some energy right now. And taking it in and putting it in. I tell you, with Ethan Welsh, only 5'9", but he takes it right in against anybody. Just a sophomore out there, too, and kind of looks like it. But a nice strong finish a couple times for him. He's got 5 points. He goes Osterhaus along the baseline, and coming up with a steal is Welsh. He'll push it up and gets it back in the hands of Henry. Here goes Pyer along the baseline. Back to Welsh out on top. The post down low is Robbins, but a couple players guarding him down there. Big guys. A little runner on the left side is no good on the shot by Emmett Henry. 61-34 the lead with just a bit over 8 minutes left and counting down here in the ball game. You win, you continue on to play on Friday. Three-pointer from the left corner is no good. One catches the top of the backboard, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Mayor Greenfield checks in and sitting down. What a game by Landon Smits. I'm sure we'll be talking to him at the end of the ball game. He said so many guys you could talk to. So Ethan Welsh making the most of his opportunities and getting some playing time, keeping him out after they replaced all 5 players. Pyer straightaway 3. That is no good. Comes up short. Getting the rebound is Osterhaus. A little momentum going into the playoffs here for the Crusaders. Pull up in the lane by the right block is no good. Kept alive by Greenfield, and getting it and putting it in is Ryer Greenfield. Greenfield to Greenfield. Sam getting it, giving it to Ryer Greenfield. We're looking to have the schedule here and to see how they get a little drive from the left side with left hand, and that one hangs on the rim for a little while, but finally goes in for Antonio Perez. His first points in quite a while. He's got 7 in the ball game. Sam's going to pull up 10-footer in the lane. That one spills off the left side of the lane, and it looks like maybe Greenfield's going to come up with a foul here for the Crusaders. Yeah, for the Crusaders, they played Wayland a couple times so far, and they split during the season, 78-70 back on the 28th of January. Wayland winning that ball game at Central Wisconsin Christian. Then when the Crusaders went to Wayland, they come up with a 78-57 victory over there. So that should be a great game if that's the way it stands. A big lead for Wayland at the halftime. Three-pointer up by Ryer Greenfield. Greenfield buries one from downtown. His second three of the game. Now a 30-point lead by the Crusaders, up 66-36. Get the Valadez inside, loses the handle, and then a tie-up, and Billy comes up with it, but finally gets back in the hands of Ethan Welsh. Three front of the rim, no good on the shot. But a long rebound in the hands of Emmett Henry. Back down to the corner with it is Perez, goes right to the rack. Nice looking move along the baseline there by Antonio Perez. He's got 9 points in the game for the Bulldogs. Back to that 2-3 defense. 6 and counting down in the ball game here at Central Wisconsin Christian. Billy launches up a three, comes up a little bit short. Nice rebound by Osterhaus, and coming up with it actually is Welsh going the other way. That one gets taken away by Billy on his drive to the basket by Welsh. Crusaders have it. Greenfield, nice little feed inside and getting into his teammate Jaden Osterhaus. Nice setup there by Ryer, finding his teammate Jaden, and Jaden puts it in. Back to a 30-point lead for the Crusaders. Ball's taken away by Billy. 2-on-1 break now with Osterhaus on the other side. Billy goes up, puts it in, gets fouled, and a free throw will be shot by Brant Billy. Brant, he plays bigger than what he is. Listed as 5'8", but nice solid player. He can go inside with it. He can shoot from downtown. Some good minutes by those guys, Emmett Henry and Ethan Welsh sitting down right now. But man, I tell you, they gave some nice minutes when they came in the ball game a few minutes back. Crusaders just got everything working for them right now. Free throw is good for Brant Billy. 71-38 the lead. Nice drive to the basket and a nice finish by Quinn Pyre. Quick off the dribble on that one. Gets it to go for his 12th point of the ball game. 71-40 the lead. In for the Crusaders right now, Dylan Bawalda is out there. Shot on the right side, no good by Billy. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be Bulldog basketball with exactly 5 minutes left. See Sam Vandenberg going to check in now along with Carson Mulder. Osterhaus and Ryer Greenfield sitting down. Billy sitting down. And also on the court for the Crusaders is Zach Hoffman. When you get that nice lead, gives everybody a chance to play. Drive. Boy, I tell you, Vandenberg just holding his spot. There's going to get called for a foul, but he's a big boy out there. Larry and Amy, his mom and dad, and the big people. They're straight across the gym from me right now. He used to play volleyball with his mom and dad, with Larry and Amy. Some volleyball leagues that we kind of dominated for a few years back in our 30s, a few decades ago. Free throw is good for Werewine. That's his first point of the ball game. He averages 8 during the season a game. Werewine's next free throw, back of the rim, no good. And getting the rebound is Perez, back in the hands of the Bulldogs. Front of the rim, no good on the shot by Quinn Pyre. Back to a 30-point lead now for the Crusaders. Don't forget, we'll have some on-court interviews coming up after the ball game. Vandenberg has it out on top, gets tipped away, but back in the hands of Mulder. Bawalda getting it inside and putting it in is... It's a job by Jackson Butine inside finishing. And Butine, the one I mentioned that it was Zach Hoffman, was actually Jackson Butine that's in and made that shot. Cross-court pass over to Bawalda out on top. We're down to under 4 minutes to play. Remember, the next game for the winner of this ball game, it's looking pretty much like it's going to be the Crusaders. They'll be playing on a Friday. And they'll be playing, if Wayland holds on to their lead over there, they're up by 20 at halftime. It would be played at Wayland Academy, who was a higher seed. But that's where Crusaders won. Maybe they'll just like playing on the road against Wayland. Pass inside, and Butine again with another bucket. A couple buckets for Butine here in the ball game. Shot is up now, coming up short on the shot by Valadez. He gets his own rebound. Put back, comes up a little short on it. Nice job getting your own rebound, but misses both shots. Yeah, Butine out there, number 11 is Zach Hoffman on the court. And then get to Butine inside again. He's going to go right to the rack with it and making the most of his time out on the court right now. And Wehrwein goes up, splits a couple defenders and puts it in. Keegan Wehrwein with the basket. Now with 3 points in the game. Going to get down along the right block and get it back out on 3-point range. And they kick it over, and an offensive foul is going to be called on the Crusaders. That Antonio Perez was laying on the floor, so a foul on Central Wisconsin Christian. Caleb Tenaple coming out on the court now. Caleb is the guy that did the blacktopping over at my mom's house, resurfacing her driveway. So did a good job. Shoveled up nice during the winter, and thanks to him for doing that. Schultz has it, drives in on the left side, and another foul is going to be called, I believe, on Sam Vandenberg, possibly. I'd say both of them, he's just kind of standing there. He's such a big guy that's just like running into a wall when you run into Sam. Big guy. Goes a drive to the basket by Diego Valadez. Gets it to go. Draws the foul. That's his first points of the second half. He had a nice little run in the beginning of the game, but it's been a while since he's scored. Emmett Henry's going to check in right now. 5'11 junior, and coming out will be Keegan Wehrwein, 6-foot senior. I don't know if that's the end of his playing. It is. Probably, again, another senior coming off the court for his team for the last time. Always a sad moment for the parents and for the players. This free throw not good. They get the ball out. It's going to get taken away. Now back in the hands of Tenaple. Caleb Tenaple, just a freshman, 5'11". Ends up getting one of the big numbers, which is usually the bigger jerseys out there. I'm sure he's going to fill it out a little bit more as he gets a little older here, but I'm sure that's one of the names we're going to be mentioning quite a bit coming up starting next year already. 77-45, under 2 to play. All the bench players getting their opportunity right now. Walda has it, posting up down low. He is Butine, turns around, comes up short on his shot. And then it's going to be off from the Crusaders. Ethan Welsh is going to check in right now. And another senior coming off the court, Diego Valadez. Of course, for these seniors over here at Central Wisconsin Christian, it'll be their last time playing on this court. Anyway, it should kind of line up. Welsh gets the ball blocked by Bowalda. And then it will be staying here off the Crusaders, down to 1:28 left. So, I'll get my little remote microphones all ready here and the little receiver for that on our board. What a nice game here by the Crusaders. Playing their best basketball according to Coach Josh Gibbons. Can't argue that point for what we've seen here tonight. Great game with so many guys crucial in this victory here tonight. And so we have a few people we'll want to talk to, and that goes in for Tenaple. Tenaple gets a bucket here. The freshman comes out and scores. And earns himself a free throw besides. Nice strong move there by Caleb Tenaple. That's off the front of the room and no good. A good job by Ethan Walsh to do what he's supposed to do, block out the shooter. That's what he did. That was going right back to Tenape, a little up and under, off the rim, no good. And Bawalda will get the rebound, pushing it up now for the Crusaders. And I'm sure we'll get a final score from that game over at Wayland before it's all said and done. Nice rebound. Putback shot is no good on the attempt by Zach Hoffman. It'll stay Crusader basketball. The senior coming off. Yeah, Sam the Normington Slay. Yeah, a couple more players are going to get some playing time right now. Julian Holman coming out and Lucas Greenfield coming out on the court for the Crusaders. Nice minutes in the limited time. Jackson Dutyne was out there, made the most of it. I'll definitely be talking to a few Crusaders after the ball game. It's been a fun game. Well, the guys having a big part of this game. A drive on the right side. That's a little too strong. Vandenberg gets it. Puts on the floor and fight on the floor for the basketball. It's going to get tied up with 24 seconds left. But again, so many guys you could talk to. I probably can't talk to 6 or 7, but I tell you, there's at least 7 or 8 players for the Crusaders that came out and made a difference in this ball game. What a really, truly team effort by this team. Three-pointer on the way, and that was on line, because I was right in line where that ball was going up by Julian Holman, but came up short on the shot. Crowd wanted that one to go in. Yeah, a fun night here, a regional quarterfinal, and a nice opening night here for the Crusaders. Not sure what's happening at the Randolph game. Attempt there by Ethan Welsh is no good. Down to 5 seconds left, going up, missing it, and that's how we're going to end. 79-45 is your final score here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. What a victory, and they're going to be moving on to a game coming up on Friday. Yeah, Wayland won their ball game, so they're going to be playing at Wayland coming up on Friday. So we're going to try to get some interviews. Some of the players got to share with the other video streaming service here, but we're going to go out and talk to a few of the players and the coach. So stick around for that. We'll take a break right now. Back after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clouds, and anchor residue. While 4-7 finishes the seedbed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Ball League Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new and used John Deere Gators. Get your unit ready for spring with a service tune-up in our shop, or save now on your DIY home maintenance kit and spruce up your Gator with attachments like a front hood rack or add an electric dump box. Ball League Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
Okay, we're back, and impressive victory here by the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. I'm Steve Witterhack. They win 79-45, and we got Josh Gibbons with us right now. Yeah, talk about a team effort out there for your team. Just thoughts on the game. What a great game.
Yeah, I mean, that's, what we kind of talked about pregame, too. We're playing good ball right now, and we're playing together. We look to set each other up. Guys are knocking down shots tonight. Took us a little while to get, adapted to that zone, but once we did, things went really good for us.
Yeah, I saw so many players. I mean, did you usually get those kind of three-point shots out of Landon Smits? I don't think he hit the rim on any of the three that he made.
No, he has probably the highest arc here in the state of Wisconsin, so he doesn't usually touch the rim. But, we put a lot of time in shooting, and it paid off a lot for Smits tonight. He was knocking them down.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, I don't know how many threes you had in this ball game, quite a few, but so many guys had a hand in your defense turning to offense. I mean, both sides of the court, I thought you guys just played really good tonight.
Yeah, we played really good complementary basketball tonight. Our defense, and we transitioned to our offense, and we're beating them on the floor, late in the first half and second half. So, they just did a really nice job, what we expected them to do. So, enjoy it tonight and move on to tomorrow and get ready for Wayland.
Yeah, Wayland, of course, your team you played a couple times. They won here, you won over there, and you're going to play over there. Maybe you'd rather play over there against Wayland. What do you expect to see out of them? Again, they won big tonight, I think.
Yeah, they probably did. Wayland has a lot of good kids, a lot of good individual athletes. So we really have to play together again as a team to try to hold them down. And then, we'll see what happens. We'll give it our best shot, and hopefully we can win.
Okay, well, enjoy your victory tonight. Get to work by tomorrow, and good luck coming up on Friday.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Go Crusaders.
All right. Josh Gibbons, very happy with his team's performance here today. I'm going to see if I can get a few of the players. I'm going to get them. So take a commercial break, Nate. We'll come right back after this.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack with you, and what a great victory. A great mood here at the gym. What a great atmosphere. And you win 79-45 Crusaders knocking off the Bulldogs of Williams Bay. And I've got a couple of so many people that had a part of this victory here tonight. But is that really normally your shot, the three-point shot out there, Landon? Man, you just drill. I don't think you hit the rim on either of those threes. And you end up with 17 points in the game. Your career high. Just talk about what was going through your head here today. You just kind of felt it tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the threes were going in, and usually they aren't, but tonight they were. And, I mean, everyone in practice makes fun of me because my shot is always so high. But, it was nice to see him hit the net and go through tonight.
Yeah, what do you think about your team and what you did here tonight? It looked like, really a complete team effort here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere tonight here was great, and we all played together as a team. We played good team defense and really moved the ball together as a team good tonight.
Well, Landon, good luck. You go to play Wayland. Thoughts about going over there? You beat them over there. They beat you here, but you get to play them over there coming up on Friday.
Yeah, that'll be a really physical game, and I'm really excited for that.
Okay, Landon Smith's great game.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move over to Jacob Skolma. Started out a little cold tonight with your first few shots, but then you started feeling it. And, just talk about your team. You're shooting lights out. I don't know how many guys had threes tonight, but just definitely a lot of players with shooting from behind the arc. And, talk about how your team played here tonight.
I'm pretty proud of how we played. I think when we get hot, it's pretty dangerous. I think we get hot from three, it's over. So I think that's pretty.
I know you guys take a lot of pride in your defense. I mean, that was big, I think, just as important as the threes, your defense here tonight, turning into offense on the other end. I thought you guys really played some real in-your-face defense tonight, playing man-to-man.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think our defense is a big part of, our game. Gibbons and Lancer stress it, so I don't know.
Excited about playing Wayland coming up on Friday?
Absolutely, yeah. They're going to be ready for us. So.
Okay, I think you'll be ready for them.
Yeah.
We got Jacob. Great games. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to Jaden and Ryer. Who's going to come over building it too? You come on over. Okay, we got Ryer Greenfield with us right now. Are we all right up there? Okay. But, boy, what a great game. Just talk about your team and how you played here tonight against the Bulldogs. You started out a little slow, but it looked like a nice team effort up and down the lineup.
Well, we were expecting them to come out in a 2-3 zone. So I think once we started cutting and getting those looks inside, our big guys really thrived off that. So. Yeah,
you kind of just stayed in there and were a little patient in the beginning with it, but once you kind of figured it out, you kind of broke it apart, I thought, out there. And boys, Landon Smith, is he normally that hot with his shooting? And man, just almost hit the ceiling here with him, but he never hit the rim with any one of those shots.
Yeah, in practice we do a bird drill, and you have to make 2 in a row at each spot. Gibbons is always yelling at him to bring it down a little bit. It works for him, so I don't know.
Well, how excited are you to play in Wayland again coming up on Friday? You guys split, but you both won at each other's courts, and you get to play there again. Kind of excited for that game?
Yeah, I'm very excited. We're probably not expected to win that game, and we're going to come out and play our hardest. So.
Okay, well, great game tonight, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
Okay, and also Jaden Osterhaus joining us here too, and Jaden, a great game, taking care of business inside. Did you have a 3 tonight or a long-distance shot in there?
I shot 1 3 in the corner over there. It didn't go in, though, so I only took 1 shot.
Everybody else, I thought Landon's making it. I thought you must have made 1 2 in there. But, talk about your team, how they're playing right now. Coach Gibbons thinks you're playing your best basketball right now.
Yeah, I think we're really coming together from the beginning of the year. I mean, we started off not so hot. We had a big losing streak, and now we've put it together, and I don't know, we're on a streak now, and hopefully keep that going through playoffs.
How excited are you to play Wayland coming up on Friday?
I'm pretty pumped. It was good to go there last time and beat them pretty good, and excited to try and go there and do it again.
Okay, well, great game tonight, and good luck against Wayland on Friday.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it was a team effort. I got to talk to a lot of the key people. A lot more even were involved in this victory here today, but they come up with a 79-45 victory. They're going to be playing against Wayland coming up on Friday night at Wayland Academy. Battle wins both ways, and Crusaders just winning a few weeks ago over there at Wayland Academy. So, again, looking forward for that game on Friday night. We wish them good luck. But again, they win 79-45, head on to the regional semifinal coming up on Friday night at Wayland Academy. And that is just about it here from Central Wisconsin Christian School. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Have yourself an excellent night, and we got a lot more games coming up this week. So, hey, joining us from Thursday night with Laconia and all the other games coming up on Friday night here on Radio Plus Sports. Thanks for joining us.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems, well drilling, well rehab, pump service, system design, and more. Municipal Well and Pump combines a commitment to honesty, integrity, and customer satisfaction with years of experience and knowledge. Their team will do what it takes to make sure your job is completed right the first time. Municipal Well and Pump is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. Go to municipalwellandpump.com. Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
WDS Construction started in 2005 by Ben Westra, a fourth-generation contractor and CWC alum. WDS offers commercial construction in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the CWC Crusaders a safe and successful season.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance needs and features you'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballweg Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it.
Stop by Ballweg Implement in Ballweg Turf and Leisure today to see the difference for yourself. Just have to get in the seat. Highway 68 Waupun, North Spring Street in Beaver Dam. And online at ballweg.biz.